what's going on, everybody? Flexnutz here out of 146 AOO Alliance, aka the Melee guy. Alright, this is a double whammy here. I've got Duel of Dominance with Void War. I got caught slipping this Void. I went out hunting, I got a new rifle, a new scope, and I was out shooting coyote stuff, and right before reset, I jumped in on a cleaning rally and I popped my shield, and in my infinite wisdom, my dumb self forgot to rebubble. I get back on and I've got phone call after phone call, message after message. I got hit pretty good, and I'm going to be a little bit humble about it. In between pissed and happy, and here's why. My alliance, I can't thank them enough. They showed up when showing up wasn't a luxury. They rallied everything. They didn't. They popped a shield for the alliance. They supported me when I didn't have phone signal, and it's 100% my fault. But I can't thank them enough. So I'm going to go through a couple of these battle reports here, let you look at what happened to me during Void. Right out the gates, and man, I am so embarrassed. In 3 years, I have not got caught slipping or not got caught with my pants down, but yeah, I did. I guess the inevitable does happen. So here's a couple of the hits, and it hurt. I mean, I got sunk about 2 million troops. I'm still in the recovery phase of it, but yeah, they and this is against Nation 187 Alliance God. So we'll go through some of these here. Yeah, they all got a piece of me. Oof. It's not pretty, but I guess it does happen even to the most diligent of us. But 3 years, I slipped one time, and it hurts. All right, let's take a look here. Lost 748,000 troops on this one, and at this point, they did pop an alliance. Or right after this, they did do the alliance shield, which bought me like 20-30 minutes. And this is the following hit. So my team was ready. It's not all 100, but 38 showed up to have my back, and I can't thank them enough for that. So I mean, they lost 2.7 million on this one, and that one before, where they lose, they lost 1.5 million. So they took a lot of losses. I took a lot of losses, but they really took a lot of losses trying to get to me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the other video after this, and I'm going to play the video itself. But just want to kind of go through and show everything here, and see what, I mean, this is a big hit on both sides. But thank God my team had my back. Check the details here. I lost another 750,000. Whew, that hurts. That hurts. But, it is what it is. But, fortunately, my boys were able to rally some more of our people. They blasted on Discord. I had so many of my teammates try to message me and call me, and I was just out of the signal, and then I get back, and I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you mean I'm getting hit? I'm bubbled. No, the hell I wasn't. So, they did have my back. So let's watch this video. This is the first one. I mean, just look at them pour in. I mean, they're thumping me hard here. Me being melee, that's all I got, really. I'm stacked on the front line. So as they come in, they're just adding more and more to my back line, and that's what's needed. But I had about, I don't know, close to 1 million infantry, and now I'm down to like 350,000. They swamped me. But look at all them cannons. They showed up big time. That's a lot of hits. That's a lot of heavy material there. Yeah, so they won that one. And we're gonna do this one right here. Let's watch the video on this. I wasn't buffed or anything. Had I just had an Aeon on, just one little change could have made a big difference. It looks like someone was rocking Aeon. Well, no, they weren't. No one was rocking Aeon. But this right here, this changed. because they were prepared. As soon as the alliance shield dropped, my guys are there. And again, my gratitude is without words. They did so well. They had my back, and that's an alliance for you. $1.2 million on that one. Look at those cannons. They're really stacked in. But as the melee guy, they know that they don't really need as much melee to help me out. Just send your back line, and they got me. But yeah, God, or God, took a big hit on that one. I mean, I did as well. I'm down in total about 2 million, but a lot of it got mitigated. I can heal a lot of it back, so that's good. But another little, I guess, clip I wanted to bring was the Duel of Dominance, or Duel for Dollars, as I like to call it. So actually, I'm going to go in here. As of right now, for my Void, where am I ranked? I'm ranked 6. So I took some hits, but I'm going to play a little bit more. It's not over yet. You know, we got a little time left. We got 6 hours. All right, is that right? No, we got 4 hours, 56 minutes left on the clock. So I'm gonna keep playing it, and I'm gonna try to get back up to number 1. At this point, I'm already in, you know. So, but let's go to Duel of Dominance, and let's take a look at some of these battle logs here. And you know, I didn't engage. I let some of my other players jump in because right now this is pre-knockout, so I'm not really concerned about getting in there and making my hits yet. I'm gonna wait for knockout rounds. But if you go to our battle record, let's see here. All right. So they've tried to walk through me. I can't. This is BLD. It's actually our nation, and so I don't know if they just have a grudge against me or what. But they're hungry for me. So we're gonna watch a few of these videos. Take a look at some stats here, and this is what I'm rocking right now for the Duel of Dominance. And a lot of you may ask, why do I just have shredders right now? Well, it's because they're going to keep coming at me and coming at me. And the Titans, as you see here, and the zombies, they come back every single time, right? So I need to stack my front line because I'm going to get hit over and over. I don't need just a full-fledged one troop here, yada, yada, yada. I don't need all of that because I'm going to be, as soon as they're done, and they're going to keep chipping away at me. So it's smarter for me in Duel of Dominance, just stack the front line, just call it a day. And that's what I've done here. So we're going to go to the next video. Take a look here. See how they just keep coming back. All I need is my shredders in the front for Duel of Dominance. And with AOO buff on there, I can make it to the back line unless they're using buffs against me, and some do. But as you can see, I just threw on a landmine in the beginning of this, so I wasn't really trying to stack the deck by no means. But this is a kind of a cool little layout here. So we got, this is a smaller city. And shredders be shredding. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So far, I think I've been hit in Duel of Dominance, I think 15 times, 15 successful defenses. Pretty good. I'm having fun with it. All right, let's go here. Fight. It's Maeve, and then we got Baketa. 629, getting a little stronger. But yeah, overall, this void, I mean, even though we're doing Duel Dominus videos, this void, I'm down about 18 million BP. It sucks, but, you know, I guess it does happen. Alright, another one, 77. Again, these aren't just, you know, super strong players by no means, but there sure is a lot of them. And if you can't break that Aeon shield, you're not going to get very far. What they should be doing is throwing in one of the poisonous gas attacks, and it would just decrease my overall. If they can just stay alive for 10 seconds, you get a lot of benefit from that if they were on the attack phase with the poisonous gas, because it would trim my overall fleet size down a lot, and they wouldn't have to do anything but survive for 10 seconds. Which one was that? All right, so I think here we are now. Here's the next one. Yeah, so some of these are pretty well just farms, but I don't know why they're so focused on trying to get me removed from the Duel Dominus lineup, but they're definitely coming at me. I think, like I said, I think this is attack been hit by 15 times, so 15 players have bounced off of it. All right, tic tac. Here we go. Okay, we got someone using an item. So far, I think they've taken out about 800 shredders in all these attacks so far. All right, Jaeger. Okay, someone's smart. Okay, so this is what I was talking about, poisonous gas. Use when attacking the Duel Dominus. In this battle, 2.5% of the enemy troops will die every second in the first 10 seconds. That's substantial. That's huge, right? So this is why you see he took out 607,000 total BP. He deleted 43,000 of my troops, and it wasn't because he was strong enough to do it. It's because that damn poisonous gas is insane. It is a good ability to use. The only time you don't use it, and I think I may have said it in one of my other videos, is when, like, for example, if I had a gold shield on, at that point, it would take one troop of each troop type every second for 10 seconds. So in total, you're losing about, what, 60 troops at best. So it's just, you don't ever use it if they have a gold shield, but you can use it in any other situation, and it does a tremendous amount, especially when you're fighting a big target with high troop type or troop count. I think when I started, I was a little over 500,000. That's what I would consider more of a bigger target. And just start trimming that down just instantly, just because you can stay alive for 10 seconds, and it's worth it. And then you can trim that front line down, the back line all together at the same time. It's an overall, I guess, population trimming, right? So, yeah, what I would suggest doing is in some weaker opponents against someone who doesn't have a gold shield, and use poisonous gas, and it would serve way more than just simply going in there and doing an attack for no reason without being prepared for it. All right, make sure. All right, so they've trimmed me down about 4,000 shredders in all these attacks. And I am going to provide you with a little tip and trick at the end of this. Hopefully it will help you. Something that I never thought about being as a tip and trick, but apparently a lot of people don't know about it. And as soon as this next video is over, I'll show you. And this is more of, again, this is catered to more of the lighter spenders, more of the freer players. But yeah, let's see here. Last video, feint attack. I don't know why he feinted me. That right there was that was dumb. I mean, they already knew what my stats were. The only time you want to feint attack is if someone's wearing a landmine, and you just want to blow that landmine, because that landmine's a one-time use. So that's when I would feint. But already knowing what was going on with my stats, I don't know why anyone would feint attack that. That was absolutely ridiculously dumb. But to each his own. Alright, but the tip and trick I wanted to share, if you go in right here. Right? So you're healing. Instead of selecting all and just healing it, it's like it's 10 days left right there. I'm just going in and I'm gonna select 50. I'm gonna recover. And this right here, if I selected all of them, see that 105 seconds, that's someone helping me out. So, but if I selected it all, you only get the help of your alliance members one time. But if you do small intervals like this, 50, they help every single time. So you're taking that 37 minutes, and I don't have my healer in right now, but if you're taking that 37 minutes and you're trimming it down to like 5 minutes, and you do this over and over, and you take that 10-day total and you turn it into like 1 day. If you do this all day, and you're saving a shit ton of heals, because your alliance, they're gonna be mashing the button. It's not flying right now, but especially like during like an elite war or something, when you got a lot of people online, dude, that it's instant. Right? That 30 minutes took 10 seconds, right? And it's just something to think about. I never thought about bringing that to a video, but it's a strong tip and trick. It saves you a lot on heals over time if you're online. And I know if you just don't give a shit and you just want to like hit it and heal through 10 days, go for it. But that's a lot of wasted heals, in my opinion. So this is what I do, and again, to each his own. But just another little tip and trick I want to bring to the table. But other than that, this has been a rough 24 hours. I've got my butt beat. And we got dual dominance void and at the same time, and it's yeah, I should have done better, but here we are. I just wanted to bring you a humble video showing what actually happens when you slip and you forget to rebubble right before reset. So here's what I got. If you got questions or concerns or comments, criticisms, I like it all. Throw some comments in there below, and I'll be happy to reply to them. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.